Hey guys, Craig here, back with another video for geektech.ie, and today we're taking a look at the Smart Dock, which was originally launched for the Galaxy Note 2 back in November, but I'm taking a look at it for the Galaxy S4, or I was. Technically I'm now taking a look at it for the Galaxy S3, and the reason for that I'll get into after I show it to you. Basically this is the dock right here. I'm going to zoom in so you can get a better look at all of the nicks and crannies and parts of it anyway. Okay, so this is the Smart Dock. As you can see, the main part of it being smart is that it has at the back, we're going to start at the back actually, HDMI, micro USB. This is for the power. It comes with a 2 amp Samsung charger. They're pretty much 2 amp on every device they have now. And audio out, separate 3.5mm jack. You can choose between either in the software on the phone, external speaker, or leave on the HDMI itself. On the right or the left side we have the one USB port, and on the right side we have 2 USB ports. All of them active at the exact same time. There's no issues there. You flip it up, and here we have the main part. This is the micro USB. As you can see, it has a nice little spring-loaded cushion thingy here for accommodating phones with covers, which I will show you now with the Galaxy S4. It has a UAG cover on it at the moment, and it slots in there fine, not a bother there. It also works with the OtterBox as well, so I've tested it already. I don't have it on the phone at the moment, so I'm not really going to show you. But anyhow, that's pretty much it with the Smart Dock. It's fairly straightforward as it can be. It's a dock, you connect your phone to it, and you have HDMI out to your display, whatever it may be, and you can connect keyboard, mice, game pads, USB flash drives, anything like that, and you can get your phone to be a true, a better computer, not a real true computer, but a better computer. Essentially, the ability to have it as a desktop rather than a mobile device. That's pretty much what the Smart Dock does. Now, the problem I ran into, I tried connecting the Galaxy S4 to the display multiple times, different displays. It does not come out on the Galaxy S4. It does on certain displays. I did get it to work on one monitor or one TV, but it was coming out at 720p and it didn't look good at all. Again, the TV had overscan on it as well, which means it was missing parts, and when I put it on just scan for the image for the pixels, it was tiny because it was only 720p instead of 1080, which the TV could support. So basically, I'm not really sure why this is happening. Something to do with Samsung side of things, the software side of things. But to be honest, I think it's got something to do with the EDID thing for Samsung, like the way it handles the HDMI handshake for signals and stuff like that, and what it should pick for resolution stuff. Because the monitor I connected was 1080, but it was only going at 720. So for that reason, I couldn't really use the Galaxy S4. Sadly, the Galaxy S4 does have a cool feature in it where if you connect the mouse to the dock, it will disable the screen because it knows you have an extra interface. But yeah, so for that reason, I'm going to be using the Galaxy S3 for the review. So basically, yeah, I'm going to cut the video here, and I'm going to jump over to its setup with the TV and stuff like that, and you can watch from there on. I've actually already recorded that part, so this is actually second, but you get the idea. I've probably repeated a few of the things I already talked about in that part of the video, but again, this was sent out from Mobile Fun, so a big thanks to them. You can check out their collection of docks, accessories for the Galaxy S4 or other devices with the link below. So a big thanks to them. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, so enjoy the rest of it. Okay, now we have the phone setup in the Smart Dock. As I said in the other part of the video, I will be using the Galaxy S3 because of a problem I have with the Galaxy S4. And basically, like I said in the video, I'm just going to show you exactly what that problem is. As you can see, the Galaxy S3 is set up. I will try and keep both of them in frame. I'm going to zoom out there, bring you up. As you can see, it is being displayed right here. This is the Galaxy S3. It is in portrait mode. I do have an app called Rotate Ultimate, which will allow me to switch that to landscape at will. So as you can see, it's set up, it's working, it's grand. The keyboard is connected, and the mouse is not actually, because there's another thing I wanted to talk about with the mouse. I will get into that in a second. But here we have the Galaxy S4. As you can see, I will disconnect this. The TV will say no video, blah blah blah. And once that's connected, again, no video signal. I have tried this with 2 different videos, exact same problem. Not sure what the cause is, but it's definitely on Samsung side. I think it's got something to do with the EDID side of things, where it's not realizing what is supported on the TV and it's trying to send the wrong signals. I don't know. I did get it to work on a different monitor, but it was coming out at 720p and it just looked terrible. So basically, I will try and see what the story is. I'm going to contact Samsung and see what's going on. But for the Smart Dock review, we're just going to use a Galaxy S3. As I've said before, you just connect it in, it comes up, it auto rotates there for me as well. We can unlock it. It asks us what's there to do. Okay, yeah, okay, so we were going to connect the mouse here. The reason I have it disconnected is because of a feature the Galaxy S4 has, which I'm hoping the Galaxy S3 will get with an update or something like that. I don't know. But basically, when you connect a mouse to the Smart Dock, it will disable this screen on the Galaxy S4. The reason for that is because it realizes it has a second, well, another way to interact with the interface. So you don't actually need the screen. The touchscreen will always still work, but the screen is actually disabled itself. So that's the reason why I didn't have connected there, was because when I connected it, the Galaxy S4 display was going off and I wasn't able to tell what was going on. But anyway, that's not really it. Right now we have our mouse. I will point this directly at the screen here, as you can see. We have mouse support there already connected, and basically it works perfectly. The mouse is fairly sensitive, but it's not too sensitive. It works. It's more than enough. Like sensitivity is perfect. I'm just installing games there because I will be doing a separate video for gaming on the Smart Dock with the Xbox 360 joypad, and it connected to a TV, just so you can get a look at gaming side of things from a smartphone on a TV. Yeah, basically I'm just going to jump into a browser here. As you can see, basically it's going to bring up geektech.ie, and you can get a look at it running on the smartphone with the Smart Dock. As you can see, this is news today. Yeah, so basically the idea for the Smart Dock is that you can connect multiple USB devices. You can connect a flash drive, an external drive. I had no problem connecting anything like that. I don't have a flash drive right here right now. Well, I don't know where there is one. But yeah, you have no problem connecting multiple USB devices at the same time. I didn't run into any power issues while one was getting disabled over the other. I did connect in an external hard drive that was powered from USB, and it worked fine. But the one thing that I did want to check out, but I wasn't able to, which I'm going to show you now. Zoom in here. Basically, Samsung don't have support for this, but I'm hoping with the Google edition of the Galaxy S4 it's brought back, which is an Ethernet adapter. Now, I did manage to get it working on the Galaxy S4, but in a very limited way. There was an app called True Online, which used a shell interactive command, which pretty much binded the Ethernet to the Wi-Fi or something way. It worked some way like that. But the problem I was running into was that I was getting 2 IPs, one from 3G and one from the adapter, the Ethernet adapter. And when you disabled 3G, the phone thought it didn't have an internet connection, which actually it did. Certain apps wouldn't work without it actually knowing it had an internet connection from either 3G or Wi-Fi. But I'm hoping with the Galaxy S4 Google Edition, it will be raw Android, which supports Ethernet 0 connections. So it'll be stock, it'll be there, and I hope we can then drag that support over to normal Galaxy S4s and the like. But basically, I will zoom in again here on the Smart Dock. I'll focus that a little bit better for you. I'll bring it out here. I have it connected here. This is the way the Smart Dock connects up. You need to have the power connected. It comes with a 2 amp power connection. I've connected in the HDMI. It does have an external audio connection. I'm not using it at the moment. It just sends the audio through HDMI. There is an option in the settings for that if you want to choose HDMI or not for audio. USB here is for the keyboard, and then another one for the mouse. You can connect another one. My guess is what I wanted to be able to do was have the Ethernet connected, because I think that would have been spectacular to be able to just dock your phone, it connect to your network, get full speed, 100 megs, and that would have been it, or even gigabit with certain Ethernet adapters. But again, it doesn't really work that well at the moment. But I will show you some more of the phone on the screen here. That's pretty much it there. I don't have any real videos on this device. Again, I was planning on using the Galaxy S4, but I couldn't because well, it doesn't really work that well, which is more to say Samsung aren't really pushing the software side of things for the smart dock, and it's really just, you know, the hardware's out there. I'm hoping some other developers will get behind that and see what the problem is. But yeah, I will bring up the app list. Really, there isn't really much else to show. I will bring up S Memo and show the keyboard working away. You want to type. As you can see, the keyboard does come up. You can press escape and it'll get rid of it, and you can type away. Okay, that's pretty much it there. Again, this was originally launched for the Note 2, as you can see, but it works for the Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy S4. I'm hoping better support comes from Samsung with regards to software side of things, because it does lack, the ability to control more of the mechanics behind the EDID for TVs and stuff. You should be able to set the resolution rather than it be automatic. And another thing I want to point out, I did try an MHL adapter, exact same problem. So it is not the smart dock, it is not the MHL, it is literally this phone itself putting out the wrong resolution, or I don't really know what the problem was. It just wasn't supporting. I tried 2 different TVs, again, same issue. So I don't really know. I will contact Samsung and see what they can say about that. There are TVs that do work perfectly fine with the smart dock, where you get 1080p, you're running grand, you won't even notice it. But again, if certain TVs for certain people don't work, you can't really be hoping for it. You can't really just, buy and pray that it works. But again, that's the smart dock connected. There will be another video for gaming, and you can see the Xbox 360 joypad connected, and you get a good look at some nice gaming and stuff like that, and the real advantage of having a smart dock, whereas you can have a joypad connected and HDMI out. Again, keyboard, mouse, and you have another one there if you want. You can even get a keyboard and mouse attachment when they're together, and have another 2 USBs. You can even add a hub, a power hub, or something like that. The main advantage to the smart dock at the moment is the fact that you have HDMI out and USB on the go support from the get-go, so you don't really have to worry about anything else. But that's pretty much it for this side of the review. What was I wanted to talk about? I can't remember. I don't think there was anything. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this. You can look forward to the game review. That might be up at the same time, might be later, I don't know. Depends on how long it takes. The plan is to hopefully get the Galaxy S4 working for the gaming review thing. I might get another monitor and set it up for that, for better graphics and whatever. But again, for the moment, this is the smart dock, sent out thanks to mobilefun.co.uk or .com or ie.mobilefun.com. You can check out any of their sites if you've any accessories you're looking for. By all means, definitely check out their collection, because they pretty much have everything. They have the smart dock currently for €70 or 72 or something like that, and it's the best deal. Even Samsung don't even have the thing in stock anymore. They just literally don't seem to want to sell it as much as other places. Maybe that's the reason why the software isn't really supported, because they're not really pushing it as much as they should be. Because I think this is a fantastic accessory for any smartphone. At the end of the day, this is exactly why smartphones are getting more powerful, is because the ability to take it with you, plug it in, use it as a computer, as a station. I would love to get Ethernet working, because I think for people in offices and certain like that, sometimes they're not allowed to have Wi-Fi. So it would be great to get Ethernet working, so they can actually use the internet in their office with their smartphone, and use it for browsing the internet and stuff like that, or updating their apps, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the smart dock. Check out the gaming review. later on that video, and you can check out the full review for the smart dock on geektech.ie or with the link below. So thanks for watching.